With the change of dynamic and how people listen to music, a lot of artists have approached me on this AI issue. Now, we are not just talking about AI. We are looking about evolution of sound, production, promotion, and even management. AI is changing a lot of dynamics. For me, we have a product. We don't know where that product is heading to, but we see that as a future. I am here with one of my special guests. He has a lot of things to break down, and I introduce to you our special guest, Mr. Kenneth.
Thank you, Mr. Joe, for introducing me, and nice to meet you once
Not
again.
just Joeerazer.
Although I too personally, just like the people out there, have a lot of questions. And when I mean questions, because I'm trying to see how AI is going to take over the music industry, and then with what you said it's a whole lot of things, productions, management. So if we talk about management, how do you want to sell it to us that AI can manage an artist?
No, I'm not. When you look at some of how AI has moved, let me move away from music. If you are talking about copywriting, if you are talking about vibe coding and the rest, AI has actually done a lot in that industry. It has substituted human being. It has substituted management. It has substituted a lot of tier level things like in companies, third party management and the rest. Let me just go in depth. Then when you look at this thing, AI has done a lot. So for the music side, when we are talking about the music side, sometimes prompts are given to this AI and AI delivers, not just giving out vocals. This time around, it produces. And when it produces, it gives out stem. And when it gives out stem, it ends up giving you lyrics. All in all, it gives you complete music. We have a product like NAIJA Flavor Studio, NAIJA Flavor AI Studio, where all of these things are done. But there is a place I am looking at. I'm looking at human being itself. Sometimes human being want to have that feel. You made mention of management.
Yes.
If a human being is unable to manage what they are able to push out, then that is a problem. I think that is where you are heading to, right? So I think you should tell us what you mean by that. Because for me, I can manage myself. If my AI prompt can give me a music, I can manage myself. So what do you think about other artists, like the upcoming artists in the industry that are going to use this AI prompt? Are they going to be able to manage themselves? Or do you think they'll be able to push in, put in effort or bring in someone to manage them, or with that AI, because we have an AI mechanisms, AI agents that can actually do management, promotion, and other things. So what do you think?
Wow. So we have AIs that do management,
AI agents,
AI agents that do management, promotions, and all.
Yes.
But I still feel there's a little bit of what's the word now? I'm trying to find the word for that. But then I'll come back to it. But what I feel is, you said the AIs do promotion, they have agents that run promotion and all. Is it that you guys are trying to take the human factor out of the market? Because it's not only in music. If you check the evolution of the world now, AI is literally everywhere. And it's only wise to say that everybody buys into this idea of AI. Do you get?
Yeah.
It's only wise because everybody needs to evolve. But while evolving, okay, now imagine I'm a young indie artist, or let me say an upcoming artist, and then I need management. Obviously, we don't have an AI that walks into places to get to sign up deals and all those things for you. It's not an AI that win or do. AI can run promotions online and stuff like that, but then there's some human factor that only a human being can do. AI is always programmed in what sense it has. Let me say AI is programmed. There's a programming that runs with AI. So an AI cannot be as spontaneous as a human being. And spontaneity is needed in management. So that is why I still ask you, how can AI take out that management factor of a human being, of you and I sitting down here trying to get deals for management?
No, the same thing I've been telling the audience, that approach, the questions everybody have been asking me about the AI itself, the spontaneity, like he said, the management itself, the human factor. So I'll come into a lot of things. Let me just say things, these issues that we are all looking at. Now, the big tech company from Google, X, Meta, they've introduced AI agents. Most of our help centers, customer service, and the rest are being handled by those AI agents. But there are important aspects of where you want a human interaction to get things done. I know you made mention of having, let's say, a record deal, signing, and the rest. Then that is where a human being is needed. But it doesn't take a lot if you are very, very good at how to handle this AI, because a lot of company are pushing out AI agents that can handle such kind of project. Now, it's going to be a little bit controversial. I know when we want to talk about shows, like as at the post-COVID, a lot of people started doing online shows, streaming shows, and the rest. They later discovered that this is not what they really wanted. People want to have the human feeling. Let's say Thames, for instance, Wizkid, Davido, and the rest. They are right now. Everybody have moved to physical show, covering stadia, moving to event center to talk to their fans, engage with their fans, enjoy the whole trees and vibe. You don't tell me this can be done through AI. You don't tell me this can be done just through prompts. But as an indie artist, upcoming artist, most especially those upcoming artists onboarded on NAIJA Flavor, for instance, some of them will want to, okay, let me give this AI a prompt. And when they are done giving this AI a prompt, okay, let me flow with the prompts of this AI, because the prompt, the end result is the music, and they are able to give that end result, able to give out that whole music. Now, if their fans want to listen to that music, see them sing that music, how would they come up and say, hey, I am the creative artist behind this, not AI? So like I said, let's say the AI has been there. Let's say virtual world, gaming, online gaming, virtual gaming, and the rest. At the end of the day, people still want to go to the stadium and watch people like Lionel Messi play football. But there is still a niche where virtual gamer exists. But around all of this, human factor is needed, because it is the human being that is going to give that AI a prompt. Now, we need intelligent human being, because we are coming into a generation whereby people who are intelligent to communicate in high level, not high level, just normal languages that you and I understand, the English language with computer, can be able to get a better result. You know, there was a point in time people communicate in high level language, the programming language and the rest to computer to get a result. Now it's easier. You can tell computer in your own language what you want and it gives you results. So people who can communicate effectively using a better logic can actually get a result from an AI. Now, what a lot of upcoming artists need to look into is where you just made mention of management. Because at the end of the day, if AI should give you an end result to your prompt, you have to be the human being behind that. Streaming platforms now are blowing up with a lot of AI songs. YouTube is having a lot of AI content on its platform, and some of these AI contents are monetized. But we know that some of these things is like, let me say, it's going to hit its elasticity limit. And when it hits its elasticity limit, people will get bored. Now, everybody wants to get into the human factor. I just need this human being to give me a song. Let me go to a show, an event show, and listen to the human being. So I think you should also tell me some of the pros, because you've been on the cons of this AI. Tell me, what are these pros? Because we know there's a product out there. What are the pros given to this AI? You felt it. You used the NAIJA Flavor Studio AI Studio prompt. I know you were really thrilled. You were wow. So I want you to tell us, what do you think about those settings?
Yeah, for the pros now, like, one thing I'll return back to was your point where you said intelligent people and all. So for the upcoming or indie artists, like we say, one of the things you need to do that would help with this AI usage is you need to know your craft. Because if you don't know your craft, and then it's easy for anybody that doesn't even know his craft. You can just use this NAIJA Flavor AI and then give it an idea or a prompt, and then it comes up with very beautiful and very wonderful music for you. But how do you sustain this? Imagine, okay, I come now with little or no knowledge of music, and then I ask this prompt, okay, create this because I'm in the mood for this. Maybe I want to gym, I want to just sleep in my room or something. And I say, okay, NAIJA Flavor, this is the prompt, create a music around my mood right now. It will come up with something so spectacular for me, which makes sense. But then afterwards, okay, for someone like me that doesn't have the knowledge of music, you see, it's to my own disadvantage because everybody is blowing up my music and then I cannot keep up. Why? Because my craft, I don't really know my craft. So NAIJA Flavor, it will help anybody, even somebody that doesn't really know a lot about music, to start up. But then you need to know your craft. Because if you don't know your craft, I mean, like, you put yourself on a pedestal. And then also, I feel it will help a lot of upcoming artists. Because one of the major issue upcoming artists used to have is production problem. Because some of them, okay, I want to produce with Don Jazz, I want to produce with these A-list producers. But then I'm handicapped. Why? Because my pocket isn't fat. But now with this AI now, you can get a very good, very, very good production. It will help you come up with very sweet production, good music around it. When you prompt it, it will come up with everything for you. So which is a very, very beautiful advantage for them. But then one thing I will still go back to is you need to know your craft, because music thrives on emotions. And then an algorithm does not have any emotion at all. So if you don't know your craft, working with the emotions, and then you know what to do, so that this AI, it can start up something for you, but it won't end it for you. You need to continue with it. Do you get?
Yeah, I understand.
So all those things still revolve around what I'm saying, that you need to know your craft. So these are the pros I know about this AI. But as we keep on, I'll still tell you more. So,
there's a point you've made mention of, the craftsmanship. I think what the NAIJA Flavor team have been able to do, because I've spoke to a lot of their team, and there has been an evolution on the platform from the free beats aspect, production, where upcoming artists come, platform given to them. Now, at the end of it all, you discover just that craftsmanship you made mention of supersedes all.
Yeah, sure.
He who is good will always be discovered.
Yeah.
And that person will be at the top of the chain, at the top echelon. So
Sure.
if I'm looking at another thing, I think it's going to solve a lot of problem, like the pros. If I want to listen to a song based on my mood, and I don't want to listen to A-list artists, B-list, C-list, or an upcoming artist, I put in my prompts. But if I really want to enjoy a music from a human being or something like that, I know who to go and listen to.
Sure.
Then for the upcoming artist, you have to be very good at your craft, because if you pull out something there, people will want to, let me get the real thing from this person. Sometimes they are willing to pay. And the money that comes in all the time is the money that sustains you. That AI money, one day, streaming platform might just wake up and say, oh, we are putting an embargo on any song that is exclusively from what? AI. And that is a problem. You get what I'm saying? We've seen a lot of that. You see a major platform like YouTube, they come up with a different policy and say, oh, this is the end of this era. Yeah. So you have to be very good at your craft. If you go to church, a church might be like, oh, we no longer need choir. We want to use prompt for our worship songs. And they put in the prompt, it gives them whatever they want. A day will come and they'll be like, we need a pianist. Yeah. We need this and that. And when you go to, there's another thing that they want to introduce at the AI studio, where you can put in your craft. If you're a producer, you put in your craft, and the vocalist can actually vibe to it. So what I think those it's going to favor are those who are very good at their craft.
Sure.
Then another people this is going to favor are those people who are good at giving the right prompts.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if you really want to know evolution of things, enjoy the evolution of things and changes, you have to move with pace at it. So thank you very much for all you, my people listening. I still remember Joeerazer, and this my man right here, my very wonderful man, Mr. Kenneth. Don't forget, aside from music, entertainment, he's a football fan. He's also my rival. Thank you very much.
Thanks. And thank you for clearing the air and all those things, because I really had questions.
You have a lot. That's going to be on the next edition.
Right, no
Thank you
problem.
very
Thank you very much.